Hello everyone, I'm Raja. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a couple of meditation techniques I use and tell you how you can use them in your daily busy corporate lives. I'm not going to bore you a lot with the theory behind why meditation works and why it is so effective. The fact is, it is. And I definitely encourage you to read as much as you can about meditation. But the real benefit comes from practicing meditation. To tell you more about my experience, before I started a meditation practice, everything that you hear about being calm, being kind, being peaceful, empathetic, everything, I knew it. It was all in my knowledge layer. When I started a meditation practice, it started seeping into my experiential layer. A lot of the ideas that you've been hearing from me about practically applying consciousness to your corporate lives have come from a prolonged meditation practice. Today, I'm going to be discussing two techniques with you. The first one is called Anapana. It's a Buddhist meditation, and it is absolutely simple. All it is about is observing your breath. Find a quiet space, put a timer, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, what have you. Sit down, close your eyes, keep your spine erect, roll your shoulders back. If you can, put a big smile on your face, and then start observing your breath. If you're wearing spectacles, you can remove them, you just need to close your eyes. And that's it. Observe your breath the way it is, the way it gets in and the way it gets out. Nothing else, nothing more. Don't even try to manipulate the breath. There are other breathing techniques that I will be sharing with you that have major benefits, but in this, all you're doing is detaching yourself from the breath and observing it impartially. There will be a guided meditation that you can follow along to do this. The second step in the same breath meditation is as you're observing the breath in a small area above the upper lip, below the nostrils. Imagine like an inverted triangle. You will be observing all the sensations, the quality of the breath, whether it comes in hot, leaves cold, or vice versa, any tingling in that area. Don't worry about all of those for now, as you will be able to follow along with me in the guided meditation. I just described to you the technique of Anapana, the Buddhist breath meditation. The second technique is also based on a Buddhist tradition, and it is called Vipassana, which means to observe as is. We will be doing a progressive scan of all the body parts from the head to the toe, and then go back again from the toe to the head. The setting is same as the first one. Find a quiet place, sit with your spine erect. You need not sit cross-legged. Whatever position is comfortable, just make sure your spine is erect. You can sit on a chair, roll your shoulders down, close your eyes. If you're wearing glasses, take them off. Put a big smile on your face, and then follow along in the video on how to do Vipassana, or a progressive body scan. Now, when you're practicing both these techniques, it is going to be very common for your mind to wander. It happens even with experienced meditators. They say if somebody has been meditating for years and they sit down to meditate for an hour or so, they maybe find a calm of a few seconds. For people like us, it is an incredible achievement that in an hour session or two, or even in 20 minutes, that we find a few milliseconds of calm. So do not worry about your mind wandering anywhere. Just get aware of it, bring it back, focus back on your breath or scanning your body, whichever technique that you're using. The most common challenge I hear from people when they're starting to meditate is they say, Raja, I just can't meditate. I can't focus. Well, if you can walk, you can meditate. and coming to focus and the fact that your mind continues to keep thinking. The mind is an organ, right? When you're sleeping, your stomach digests, your heart beats, blood circulates, etc., etc. So the mind is doing its thing by thinking. Your objective is to do your thing by focusing either on your breath or the sensations along the upper lip below the nostrils, or doing a progressive scan of the body. If you wander too much, like I said before, bring your attention back. Do not expect the mind to stop thinking, because that is what it does. And yes, like I said, if you can walk, you can meditate. The other challenge that I hear from people when they are starting to meditate is that they don't see any benefits at all from meditation. I ask them, how long have you been meditating? And they're like, yeah, I did it like once or twice in the last month or so. Come on now. Meditation, like everything else, like working out, needs to be done consistently. We're living in a society of instant gratification where we push a button and everything gets done. We've been facing our issues, whether it's depression or anxiety, for many, many years, and we think a session or two of meditation will help us get through that. That's not going to happen. You need to practice, 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 and make this a habit to get the benefits from meditation. So how do we make this a habit? My time-tested recommendation that works is put it on your calendar. Block a time that works best for you. If you're like me, my calendar is busier than a parking spot on a Thanksgiving Friday at Best Buy. If I keep it open, somebody's going to take that slot. So I block 8 to 8:30 every day in the morning to practice meditation. Granted, there are days that I'm not able to do meditation, but I don't beat myself over it. There are multiple modes to awareness. You can be aware while eating your breakfast. Enjoy the time that you're spending with family and bring awareness to that situation. And once you're able to create a consistent meditation practice, you will notice that you are aware of a lot more things. Even while taking a stroll in a park, you'll see this tree or a bench that you've never seen before. It's amazing. Like I said, it's okay to miss practice sometimes. Don't beat yourself over it. But do practice consistently by putting it on your calendar and blocking time for yourself. The cool thing about the breath meditation is it is very flexible and portable. Say a meeting ends a few minutes earlier, practice the breath meditation. Even better, practice the breath meditation during the meeting. I have guided meditation videos for you to follow along to do the breath meditation, Anapana, and the progressive body scan, Vipassana. Enjoy your practice. Please share in the comment section on how you are practicing meditation in your daily busy life. Do share this video with someone who you think can benefit from doing it in their lives. Of course, I would greatly appreciate if you can like this video and subscribe to my content. Thank you.